great fun to start a business. Most people who believe they want to start a business are afraid of doing so. And the question I always ask is, what are you afraid of? Because are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid if you don't know how to do it? Are you afraid whether your idea is any good? What is it you're afraid of? And I find when I speak to them and they understand that we're all afraid. I walked away from a big executive job to start my first business. And I went from having a good income to having no income. And that was a massive financial shock to me, to my family. Huge, huge shock. You get through it because you actually want to do it. You're passionate about building a new business. And I had an idea that I could change the motor industry with this funny thing called the internet. And this was 20 years ago. Everyone looks now and says, oh, well, we all buy cars online. But nobody did 20 years ago. And I decided that I would go and create a business that would allow that. And it was terrifying. And I went from having a team around me who could help me to achieve stuff to having nobody. And that's pretty challenging. I didn't know how to do certain things. I'd never written a PowerPoint chart. I wanted to present stuff to potential investors, but I didn't know how to do that. So we all start somewhere. And now, I've built 16 companies. I've founded 8 or 9, and it's fun. It's fun because for me, the fear has gone away. It's gone away because I've learned how to do it. I still worry whether the business will work. And you never know that till you start it. And what's probably true is that your original idea doesn't quite hit the mark. You want to go out there and you want to win a new market. And then you find, well, there are already big companies providing that kind of support. So what are you going to do differently? How are you going to do it differently? How are you going to create a different experience for your customer? How are you going to fund that? And all of these considerations come into it. The truth is you just need to get on with it. That's the truth of it. And what I found is that by getting on with it again and again and again, the fear goes away. It goes away.